Welcome back to F-Zero Climax. You know, I have to wonder about the name F-Zero Climax. The word suggests one of two things to me. One, they think this is going to be the greatest F-Zero game we're ever going to have, which it really isn't, CGX. Or it could mean... Actually, let's just move on. We're doing the Silver Cup today, and the machine we'll be using is the Blue Falcon, but it's not the Blue Falcon you'd expect. After satisfying certain conditions, if you highlight the Dragon Bird and push the R button, you can use a second Blue Falcon. This Blue Falcon is piloted by Rick Wheeler instead of Captain Falcon. Now, Rick is allowed to pilot the Blue Falcon due to a story event that occurs at the end of the TV show. I don't really want to spoil it too much, but let's just say, due to certain circumstances, Rick is allowed to pilot the Blue Falcon while another new character, who we might see in this Let's Play, takes control of the Dragon Bird. Of course, come to think of it, I'm pretty sure F-Zero, the TV show, was never subtitled from beginning to end, so... Of course, as far as gameplay goes, it has a... Rick Wheeler's version of the Blue Falcon has a B in boost and a C in grip. It's normally the other way around for Captain Falcon. Of course, the game still considers the two separate machines when setting up the Grand Prix, so you might see two Blue Falcons in the same Grand Prix. That's always strange. I suppose it makes for a couple interesting situations, and I really like that shot of those two machines just flying through the sky. That is really weird looking to me. Anyhow, the first course is a Mutant City course, and it's pretty basic. You know, it's called Cactus Circuit because, you know, obviously there's a bunch of like 90-degree turns that can actually be raced across by just going at them diagonally. It's not too difficult overall. Although, since the computer is better at this game than they were in GP Legend, that means it's tough to take first place because you can't take any shortcuts or nothing. There was a jump plate back there, but I'm not really sure you can take advantage of it. Next up is Mistflow Puzzle Ring. Yes, Mistflow came back, and it has, as usual, poor vision. So you really got to pay attention to that mini-map on your first run through. That way you can see the turns coming. And I fail at rocket starting. Maybe Rick Wheeler's Blue Falcon has a different rocket start timing than Captain Falcon's does. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense that their stats would be different just because the pilots changed. Anyhow, we can see that the Black Bull is no better at this game than it was in GP Legend. But no, I'm not going to rag on GP Legend for this entire run. Puzzle Ring is kind of long, in my opinion. And I mean, that's okay because it's only a 3-lap race. Still. Oh well, 45 seconds just to clear one lap isn't that bad. You can see through that section that it has dirt going down the middle, so you're going to want to go left or right in order to hit a dash plate or a pit area, respectively, I believe. And one of the dirt areas also has a gap in it. You will not be slowed if you take that gap, obviously. And here I do something that's a little silly. Well, actually it's not here. Because there's the pit area. What I did was I boosted, but my energy was below the point where I could boost again. So that means that the boost fires I have went unused. And it's going to happen again right here. Yeah, I get hit right there and then I boost. And I do not boost fire during this section because obviously I don't want to slam into a wall and die, but I can't boost now, so I'm not going to be able to use the boost fires. Oops. Way to go. So let's try and stay ahead as best we can. And, they got ahead of me and gave me 3rd place at like the last second.
You won 3rd place.
Yeah, 2 minutes total to complete that race. You can see that 2 of the names are exactly the same. That's the 2 Captain Falcons. Next up is Lightning Lost Landing. This one is really short compared to Mist Flow, and I don't really like it. You could see on the minimap that there were a lot of branching paths, but the problem I have with this is some of the paths are just plain better than others. In fact, when you start up, you have a choice of 4 branches that you can take, and I took the one all the way on the left. That's not good. That's the longest turn in curve. That's the longest track overall. So I wind up falling all the way down to 10th place. Not cool.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
And it only took 20 seconds to complete that lap, so this is a pretty short course.
Hang in there.
And we can see that, I think that, let's see, if that isn't the other Blue Falcon in front of me, I think it just flew off the course. Let's see if I can catch up. All these machines look the same when they're boosting because they have the little white light effect.
Way to go. Go!
Anyhow, 2nd place isn't too bad.
You won 2nd place.
And let's see here. Oh no, the other Captain Falcon got 1st place. We're still in 1st overall, though. Oh no! Fire Field again? Yeah, my hatred of Fire Field is an overly long gag that I should really stop trying to push.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I absolutely love this mix of the Fire Field theme. You've noticed that all of the songs in this game are different, yet they're the same tune. They're remixes, basically, and I like that a lot.
2 laps to go.
Oh, this is even shorter than Lost Landing.
Hang in there.
Of course, we still gotta watch out for mines. 20 seconds isn't a lot of time to take advantage of the mines boosting your speed, so I'd pretty much recommend not doing it at all. And yet again, that pit area to the far left, right after the finish line, is not recommended. It will hurt your time.
There's another racer on your tail.
Oh, that was a bad time to hit a mine. Let's see if we can catch up.
Go!
No, I don't even bother boost firing. What's with you, Ephraim? What are you doing?
You won 3rd place.
As long as we're still in 1st place, overall. Nope, we're behind by a single point, which means we absolutely need 1st place in the 5th and final race. Silence, Nightmare 1. Nightmare 1. Why are you calling it Nightmare 1? Is there a Nightmare 2? Well, there is a course called Silence Nightmare, but Nightmare 1? Not really getting that. I don't exactly like the Silence remix as much as I do the other courses remixes. Still pretty nice, though.
Take it easy. Good job. Hang in there.
Jeez, all of Captain Falcon's rivals are here today. We've got Samurai Goro and Michael Chain, but they don't know which Falcon to hit.
You got him.
Oh, Samurai Goro up to his old tricks again. Recently, I replayed the original F-Zero on Master Difficulty, and let's just say Samurai Goro was unkind to me. Stinking Fire Stingray.
You got it.
And Dr. Stewart, too? It's a Falcon rival family reunion. Something like that. Hey, let's make silly mistakes like that. And that. Get punished for it big time. There's a semi-shortcut you could use by hitting that jump plate and then diving right. And did somebody just fall off the course? Poor guy.
Final lap. You got a new booster. Boost fire.
This would be the ideal place to boost fire because it's a perfect straightaway, basically. There's a couple turns, but they aren't too tight.
You're holding a lead.
Thank you, announcer. Would you like to do all of my commentary for me? There's that shortcut I was talking about.
Way to go.
That should be the end of the Grand Prix. First place!
Congratulations.
Which means we have won the Grand Prix overall. How nice.
You won first place.
Maybe I should put more effort into Perfect 500s. No! Perfect 500s on Master difficulty. What am I thinking? It still shows the 2 blue Falcons in like these little demo reels. It's still kind of odd to see 2 blue Falcons in the same race, but oh well. I've gotten used to it already. We might be seeing 2 Dragon Birds in the same race in the next Grand Prix, depending on who I decide to use. There's as far as new quote-unquote newcomers go, 4 new machines, but 2 of them are pretty much the Dragon Bird and the Blue Falcon with different pilots. Next up is the Gold Cup, which is thankfully devoid of the annoying quirk it had back in GP Legends. Stay tuned for that.